shaking his big red trunk for the hell of it. He knows that you're dreaming about being loved by him.
Too bad your chances are slim.
And it's not like Mr. Shuck to get shy when they ask him who is on the top. There must be something deep down in the middle down there.
Yep, and number one on the Hottest 100. I'm pleased to say we're joined now by Anthony, Jeff, Murray and Lockie from the Wiggles. Good morning to you all.
Morning. Morning.
Okay, now I want to know, how does a children's group actually celebrate a big win like this?
A glass of water and some fruit salad.
That is the correct answer for Breakfast Hours television.
Hey, Anthony, how did you come up with Tame Impala's Elephant as the song you were going to do?
Well, you know what, Bryce and Ebony from Triple J approached us to be part of the Hottest 100. No, like a version.
Yeah.
And I wasn't aware of that. And then I wasn't aware of the Hottest 100.
Tame Impala.
Or Tame Impala.
Finger on the pulse there.
I'm way in the old days, but you know what? We were guided by a great fellow from the ABC, Nick Webb, and he sort of suggested we do Tame Impala's Elephant. And when we got to it, Lockie, it's not a straightforward song.
No, it's not at all. It's really complex. Took about a week to actually get in sync with each other, but it was such a great exercise. We had a great time.
We never rehearsed for a song more in our lives. We were there 6 hours a day. The timing is incredible. Yeah.
So,
There's a lot of sort of strange timing in some of the bars.
So who made the decision then to sort of add that fruit salad mix into it? Was that something that you'd always planned?
No, we...
Doesn't sound like much was planned.
It wasn't planned.
That's the Wiggle way.
No, what happened is we went to Nick and we were so worried. We said, can you listen to this? Because he's got the ear of the contemporary listener. And we played the song and he went, that's great, but you sound like a cover band, didn't he, Lockie? So he said, can you put something wiggly in? And I thought, well, what's the first thing to come to mind when you think of Wiggles is fruit salad or hot potatoes. So we put fruit salad in there and it kind of works. The riff is just a happy accident.
I think the kids call it a mashup.
A mashup. See, Murray's on the ball, and Murray, listen, great playing.
That's me.
Great playing by...
You know what,
Great vocals by Lockie. Emma was fantastic on the drums. But Murray, some great shredding by you, my friend. And one of the great joys of going to the Wiggles concert, I'm a veteran of Wiggles concert over 20 or 30 years, was you hitting those guitar solos mid-concert. Kids had absolutely no idea what was going on, but the adults loved it.
Yeah, it was a bit of fun and, you know, I get to show off.
So what's next for you? How does this compare, given all the things that you have achieved, the millions of albums, the sellout concerts at Madison Square Garden? Where does this rate?
Oh, for me, it's the biggest ever. Because, OK, personally, my daughters are 18 and 15, and they're right in that demographic, and they are so happy, and they were so impressed with the version because they love Tame Impala. So that I made them happy. This is my number one.
I think it's interesting too because we've been around for so long, and it just kind of says that we've had an effect on the culture. So the kids who were little kids, 20-something years ago, are now grown up. They love Tame Impala. They loved the Wiggles when they were little. Yeah. We've kind of put it together, and it's just a sort of joyous thing, really.
Hey, and Lockie, what was it like for you working with these old fellas?
It's always been great. It came about as really 31-year celebration of what these guys started all that time ago. So the music continues. This is a really, really special honour for all of us. And these guys go on tour. They've got an Originals tour all over Australia coming up, as well as...
Yeah, and when we do Elephant, we're dragging Lockie out of the hotel room to sing it for us.
And speaking of old, Jeff, you are now the oldest person to be part of a winning Triple J Hottest 100 prize. How does that make you feel?
That's quite an honour. An honour for all the older people.
Jeff, can you tell them guys about the haircut? And there's
Well,
a
I
funny
wasn't going to
story.
ask, but yes, please.
No, look, it got down to the last two songs, and I said, if we get the number one on the Hot 100, I will get a haircut, a self-inflicted haircut, like the guy in the chats.
Yeah, he said like the guy in the chats, right? And I said, Jeff, you know it's Tame Impala, and he went,
Same thing.
Well,
that's what we're dealing with here. This is us.
you guys, you're living on the edge. I love it. Hey, thank you so much for joining us this morning. You have honestly just continued to keep bringing so much joy to many, many generations, and we've loved being able to celebrate with you this weekend as well.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Thanks everyone
Thank you.
for voting.
See ya.